Hey there, welcome to Listen and Travel Talk. All you need is a pair of ears, and we'll take you anywhere in the world. I'm Alex, and today we're kicking off a 3-part series on Italy's fashion and finance capital, Milan.
Milan. I've always pictured it as this super sleek, modern city, but I know there's a lot of history too. I'm so excited.
Exactly, and this episode we're focusing on the absolute heart of the city, Piazza del Duomo, and everything within walking distance. We'll explore two sides, the iconic landmarks and their stories, and then the local customs that make everyday life in central Milan unique.
Okay, I'm already curious. Let's start with the landmarks. I feel like I should know more about that massive cathedral.
Let's do it. But first, a quick pronunciation tip. It's Duomo, not Duomo. The locals will appreciate that. And Charlie, here's something you can only really know if you've been there. When you step out of the metro and see the Duomo for the first time, it genuinely takes your breath away.
So tell me about the Duomo. I always assumed it was built in the Renaissance like so many Italian cathedrals.
Common assumption, but the Duomo is actually a Gothic masterpiece. Construction started in 1386 and took nearly 600 years to complete. It's the 5th largest cathedral in the world, and every inch of its facade is covered in marble and statues.
Wait, 600 years? That's insane! So the architects who started it never saw it finished.
Exactly, and here's something that blew me away when I was there. There are over 3,000 statues on the cathedral, inside and out. You can even go up to the rooftop and walk among the spires. The view of Milan from up there is incredible. When I was there, I was genuinely blown away by this one thing. The Madonnina statue at the highest spire, covered in gold leaf. It glitters in the sun and is a beloved symbol for Milanese.
I'd love to see that. But what about the Galleria? I've seen photos of that beautiful glass-roofed arcade.
The Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II is a 19th century shopping gallery that connects Piazza del Duomo to Piazza della Scala. It's one of the oldest shopping malls in the world, with a stunning iron and glass dome. Locals call it Il Salotto di Milano, Milan's drawing room. People love to stroll through, window shop, and stop for an espresso at one of the historic cafes like Camperino.
It sounds so elegant. And Piazza della Scala, that's where the famous opera house is, right?
Right. Teatro alla Scala, one of the most renowned opera houses in the world. The square has a monument to Leonardo da Vinci, and just being there gives you a sense of Milan's cultural pride. This one's not on any map, but I love sitting on the steps of the monument and watching the bustle. It's a perfect people-watching spot.
Now I'm so curious about the people there. What's everyday life like in the center? And more importantly, what do they eat?
Great question. In central Milan, the day starts with a quick breakfast at a bar, a cappuccino and a cornetto, which is like a croissant. But here's a key cultural rule. Italians rarely drink cappuccino after 11 a.m. They consider it a morning drink, too heavy for later.
Seriously? Why? I love cappuccino anytime.
It's all about digestion. The milk is thought to interfere with lunch. Locals order an espresso after a meal. Just knowing this one thing completely changes how you experience the trip. You'll blend right in.
Okay, I need to remember that. What about a proper meal? Is there a Milanese specialty?
Absolutely. The most iconic dish from Milan is risotto alla Milanese, saffron risotto that's a vibrant yellow. It's often served with ossobuco, braised veal shank. Also, cotoletta alla Milanese, a breaded veal cutlet fried in butter. These are big in the city center restaurants.
Sounds delicious. And I bet the Galleria is full of expensive places. But are there any hidden spots for a more local meal?
Yes. Just a few steps from the Duomo, there are small trattorias tucked away on side streets. One I love is Dorita e Antonio, near Via Torino. It's family-run and serves authentic Milanese food without the tourist markup. And for a quick bite, try a panzerato, a fried dough filled with tomato and mozzarella from a street vendor. It's not fancy, but it's a real taste of Milan.
I'm definitely trying that. So the landmarks and the food really go hand in hand here. You can tour the Duomo and then grab a panzerato nearby. That's a perfect day.
Exactly. And the culture of la pausa, taking a break for coffee or a stroll, is built into the day. Milanese love to linger in the Galleria or sit in the square. It's all about slowing down and enjoying the moment.
Okay, so what do tourists commonly get wrong in central Milan? I'm sure I'd make some classic mistakes.
One big one is showing up to the Duomo without a ticket or with uncovered shoulders and knees. The cathedral has a strict dress code, and you'll be stopped at the door. Also, people often forget to book ahead for the rooftop access. The queue can be huge.
Oh, I'd definitely be that person wearing shorts in summer. Good to know.
Another blunder, sitting down at a cafe in the Galleria without checking the price. Those historic cafes charge a premium for the ambiance, sometimes up to €12 for a coffee. Just knowing this one thing completely changes how you experience the trip. If you want a more affordable espresso, stand at the bar like locals do.
Wait, so if I sit down, it's way more expensive? That's a huge difference.
Exactly. And one more insider tip that won't appear in any guidebook. In Piazza del Duomo, watch out for the friendship bracelet scammers. They'll try to put a bracelet on your wrist and then demand money. A firm no, grazy, and walking away is the best response.
Good advice. I'll keep my hands in my pockets.
So let's recap today's journey through central Milan. We climbed the Duomo spires, strolled the elegant Galleria, and learned about local coffee culture and Milanese classics like risotto. Plus, we avoided some classic tourist traps.
My personal highlight has to be the rooftop of the Duomo. I can just picture walking among all those spires with the city spread out below. That's going on my bucket list for sure.
Great choice. As for my travel wisdom, remember that Milan center is best experienced on foot with an open mind and an appetite. Let the city unfold at its own pace.
Love that. Thanks for the tour, Alex.
How was today's journey? Next episode, we're off to somewhere brand new. This has been Listen and Travel Talk. See you there.